not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
Keep chatting.
This is episode 126.
Oh shit, my man's remembered that episode number
today. I'm on point. Yeah, facts. And so we started off this week. We had a lot of stuff. Even though we took a day off, we still ended up having a good amount of stuff. So we started off with a project that was sent in. Shout out to Matt Diamond sending us gold and all these dope, underrated, super dope projects just out here, just giving us hip hop that I just bump regularly. So this first project was Vangarde by Mr. Lif and produced by Stu Bangas. This project slapped. Lightly slapped.
Bro, this it's good, but some of the shit he says is crazy.
Crazy, bro.
I was like, there was literally one, I think it was like the second or third track, to be honest, but I literally was like, what? I was like, because I was driving, and I was just like, what the fuck did he just say? I'm like, bro, what? I would need to run that back like 6 times, because I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Dude, his pen is nice, but his pen is wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was like, I don't know if I'm not smart enough or not crazy enough. I'm not really sure what just happened.
Dude, it's one of them thinking brothers, just unhinged. Unhinged. But yeah, this project slapped though. Like, this was a good time. Every beat was absolutely fantastic. And, you know, the features did their thing. You had, like, Blueprint Murs and, like, Reef the Lost Cause and all sorts of stuff like that. And it was just a good time. Like, this is a good paced project. It was 11 songs, but, like, 3 skits, so it was short. Replay value was there, smooth. And it was just dope raps. It wasn't nothing, like, game-changingly crazy, but it was super solid. Like, it was something that I just wasn't mad at. I was like, I could bump this, no problem. I have no problem with this project, like, being on loop.
You might get some weird looks in public.
If they hear what he's saying.
Yeah, some people will be like, oh, this shit slaps. Wait, what the fuck did he just say?
Oh, dude, wild. So, the second project we did was another one sent in. Shout out to Twin Gambit. This was Two and a Possible EP by Twin Gambit. I really like this project. This is like some fun new age stuff, but he has a dope voice and he does like all different types of flows and he can rap. He was like punching, he was vibing, he was doing his own hooks. He was having a really good time. Like, this is like a fun 5-piece. Like, this is a talented dude.
We've done other projects from him before.
He's consistent, super consistent.
Well, but his sound is always changing, but not like in a fucking
bullshit.
He doesn't go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's not bullshitting us. He's like learning it, trying it, doing it, and he's successfully doing it.
He's following the scientific method.
Yeah, he's like, let me do some new age type stuff, but like my own twist to it. Let me give you 5 songs of that. That's it. You know, I did it. I tried.
I'm sure there was more.
Yeah, but that's the thing. And we're going to get to this subject when we get towards the end of this fucking episode. But, like, there is a time and place where you have to think, all right, what am I going to not put out and what am I going to put out? You have to be honest with yourself. But this project is super solid, very replayable. I probably ran this back, like, 3 or 4 times after, and I was like, this is just dope. Like, this sounds dope. Like, you could play – this is one of those projects, like, you can play this around people, and they'll be like, yo, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
They won't think, like, oh, you know, oh, this is some nobody.
This is safe to put on in the car for the first time getting the aux cord.
Aux approved, yeah.
You'd be like, okay, I can put this on.
Yeah, for sure. So the next project was Sinners and Saints. This is Rasheed, Chappell, and produced by BUCKWILD.
My man has a crazy voice.
Honestly, the crazy voice and then all those like top tier features. I believe he's the new artist with 38 Special, like Trust. And all that.
I was like, I knew he had to be signed to somebody.
Yeah, and there's a lot of features on here, and his voice contrasting and like rocking back and forth with all those other voices really worked. And BUCKWILD just being a legend, just throwing down on some dope production, like everything snapped, like everything worked. You know what I'm saying? Like everything really worked, and I rocked with this. This was a good time. This is drug raps.
Yes, absolutely. Brick talk.
Yeah, brick talk. This shit is fun. This shit is feel good.
One of many of the projects this week too that had a fuckload of features.
Yo, there's so many features this week.
It's a lot,
and I didn't do that on purpose. That's just what was fucking happening.
I'm excited to talk about one of them though later.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, this fucking project slap, man. There's some dope names on here too, like the 38 Special, Shay Noir. You got Ransom, who's fucking disgusting. Ransom can rap. Ransom will eat most people's favorite rappers. Then you had like Planet Asia on here, always giving us gold. He's fucking crazy with his pen. Dope voice, dope delivery, and it all worked, man. This was really fucking dope, man. I really rocked with this project. I was like, it's super dope. When it got gritty, and when it was smooth, you know?
100%.
Yeah, this is definitely on some replay value shit. So, this project, I don't know why I forgot to drop this earlier, but this is just the last project. We're finally all caught up. This is the most recent, but this is like the last project we had in our queue of Napoleon the Legend. This is the Stuff of Legend by Napoleon the Legend. It's out there. All of his stuff is reviewed by us. All of it is fantastic.
Oh, we're completely caught up?
Yeah, completely caught up. This man is
My man has the most green checks in history.
The most high rated. He's gotten, out of all of his green checks, I think he's gotten one thing under 8, and that was the Drake K review, where he said that shit, the Pitbull shit.
So we already know that shit was probably
So it's probably an 8. Well, I like that project a lot. But yeah, this project is fucking disgusting. What do we say? Like, I don't
know. I was thinking about that. I was like, I'm tired of talking about it.
It's disgusting. There's features on there. They happen, but he's cooking. Everything on here is fine.
How does he not run out of bars yet?
I don't get it.
It's ridiculous.
Maybe we're like in
a
Matrix where he's just saying the same bars and we're just like, we don't even know.
Maybe.
He's just that nice.
That's why we keep trying to put new people onto him, but everybody, even Drake K gave him a green check.
Yeah, facts. And Drake K gives, he's out here. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, Drake K wants back in. What should we do? Should we
let us know? Let us
know. Let us know if we should let Drake
K
come in.
Under one circumstance. He has to get on the podcast.
Yeah, he has to face his defeats.
Maybe we should do like a B-roll where we just let him plead his case and we decide whether or not to bring him back.
Ooh, I like that. Put him in front of the judges.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. So the next project is When the Sky Bleeds by Donavan Ransom. So this project, I was like, man, the kid's cool. I remember I liked his last project, and I was like, man, what is happening right now? And
I don't think I did.
So Lady Ashley was just like, oh, this isn't good. And, that's how you know it's bad, you know? When someone who's just like doing their own thing is like, yo, this is not good music, you know? And it wasn't. This is like the most try-hard emo shit I've heard in a minute. It's
my
super
man's
try-hard.
Yeah.
And it sucks because he can fucking rap. Because when he does rap, when he's not yelling and, I'm going to rap like this the whole time and scream and blah, blah, blah. Like, he does that the whole project. The whole fucking project. And it's annoying because, like, you don't even want... And that's the thing. You don't want to... You don't care about the production and all that shit. And, like, that's what's weird with this review shit. Like... Why would I want to do that if someone is just screaming in my ear? Why would I want to be like, well, I'm going to rate the production and the quality? I'm just annoyed. Like, it's just piqued my annoyance. Like,
and not only that, when you're not even remotely like on beat,
oh, it's weird.
Like, how can you even appreciate the instrumentals and shit if you're just fucking
screaming? And it's not only that he's screaming too, because like I've been listening to a lot of stuff on my monitors here, and it's literally him screaming and his ad libs are screaming. And his doubles are screaming, and it's like, bro, like that fake crying shit it'll pass on like a song or two if someone's trying to show emotion, you know, that's cool. But a whole project, and then it's like when he does rap, you're like, oh, he can rap, but then it's like, oh, suicide, sad. And it's just very try-hardish, and it's like,
try hard,
yeah. You don't have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's weird. Like, okay, you can put out a project. And if one song that sounded a certain way got your most streams and people love that song and maybe not the rest of the project, you don't have to make just that song as an
yes,
album.
You do. At least 13 times.
Album. Yeah, you know, like, and I don't know. I get it. Like, you want to get into the, you know, he was like kind of like on that dark shit, you know, with the fucking nail polish and all that stuff. And that's like your wave. Have a good time, you know, but like, there comes a point where it's like you can still make good music. You know?
Yeah. It's just I think it's this idea that conceptual pieces don't have to sound good.
Facts.
Like, I don't know where that came from or
weird.
who told people that.
Because it's like, yo, if like if you're following a certain trend or a bag or a certain sound or something like that, study the actual greats, but not necessarily like who's getting the most streams. Study to you who sounds the dopest. But I mean, who am I to say? Maybe this is the sound that he was like, bro, this fucking slaps, so I'm finna blah, 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 blah.
Well, I remember something in like one of the first or second tracks that he said literally like you can just people tell you how to rap or some shit like that. It's like I just do what I want.
It's like you do what you want within a wave.
Yeah.
Within a wave.
This is definitely one of those things where you get the response like, "Oh, I didn't make it for you."
Yeah. Yeah. I know. But, he didn't say anything. He kind of just went ghost on this one, so that is life. I hope
he's usually pretty active in the comments too.
Yeah, not for this one, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. People get hurt, but it is what it is. So then we kicked in. So the next project was, oh my God, Kodak Black's Bill Israel. Woo, this shit's garbage. That nigga is trash. Somebody was trying to say something.
You're going to hate me.
Uh-oh, you like it?
I didn't hate it. But
I
think that's a lingo thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because I was like, oh, Johnny's not going to like it.
I don't hate Kodak. I can't listen to too much Kodak. Because every now and then some of the baby
short
talk,
though.
Yeah, it is short. No, but I mean like after a song.
Some of the baby, he does talk like a drunk baby.
Some of the baby talk stuff gets a little weird, but sometimes I rock with it. But I can't I can listen to one Kodak song and be like, all right, it's a vibe. I don't want to hear 10 more.
Yeah.
And that's my thing.
I'm not a Kodak fan by any means, but he's grown on me over the years.
Yeah.
But like this was, I hate to say this, but like if he could have stopped, like if he could have actually enunciated some of his words,
would have probably been a little better.
It would have been a lot better because he wasn't like he's not like barring the fuck out or anything, but he's saying some
he's
shit.
swagging. He's swagging. His content's not terrible. His content's not terrible. It's just you got to understand him first.
Yeah. Well, first off, I talk the language. Like
Yeah.
I'm from Florida.
Yeah.
So, but he just gotta stop, like actually open your teeth. You know what I'm saying? He raps like this and shit. Like, and he's already got that accent with the weird baby voice. Yeah. So it's like, bro, you got like a South Florida accent. You got baby voice, and you won't open your fucking grill.
Yeah. And this is probably recorded in jail.
Facts.
It's weird, bro. It's weird. For me, like, I don't know. The only way I can explain, like, my experience with Kodak is, like, if someone played me every one of these songs, like, once a day for a week, this would get a 7 out of me. But playing it back to back to back, it's like it's a 4 for me. It's very strange, but that's how I feel about it. I can't have it in, like, a package deal.
Like, if I was doing some manual labor and somebody started playing this, I wouldn't make them turn it off.
Care. Yeah. I'd be into it. Or if I was at like a shitty club with like shady characters around.
Absolutely. Been doing cheap tequila shots all night.
Yeah. One thing that does weird me out that I don't like is when the dude says in the comment, and shit like this just makes me uncomfortable, but he's like, it isn't a good first listen though. Takes some getting used to. Why do we give artists second and third chances? Like,
why are we normalizing making yourself like something?
Yeah. Like, what happened to just liking something first listen or listening to stuff that, just first listen? You're just like, yeah, I'll never understand. Like, oh, he's a name, so I must listen to this a billion times.
Yeah, I have to listen to this. Weird. I keep dropping my leg.
I have to like it. That's all good. It's weird shit, man. So, Thanksgiving rolled, and we got some cowards that follow us. I didn't post any reviews, but I was like, yo, post your food. Like, send us your food, and I'll rate it. Only one person did it, and I was dying, but I did a full rating of it.
That was amazing.
People are cowards.
I didn't even realize you did that until I had already smashed mine.
Yeah, I was out here. Like 75 people liked it. A bunch of people saw it, but no one sent it to us. Cowards. You're all birds. You're afraid to send us reviews. You're afraid to send us your plates. Birds.
You're mad because your mamas can't cook.
Yo, facts. That's a fact. Eating fucking canned cranberry sauce.
I saw a funny ass picture. It was like recipes Googled like for Thanksgiving, and it was like all the states and like were lit up for different recipes.
Yo,
and, like the whole South was grayed out because nobody Googled shit.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. So
we know what's good.
You know what's crazy? And I did peep it, and it's very funny because like I didn't do anything for Thanksgiving, but I'm a YouTube guy. I'm always on YouTube. I'm always watching shit, having a good time, and I watch a lot of recipes just for the fuck of it. And mine, I think it was like a week ago. I follow Gordon Ramsay. I love Gordon Ramsay, and he posted a Thanksgiving turkey recipe, and I was just like, oh man, this looks wild. What the hell? Literally, there was like 30 people on my friends list who did that recipe, and I was just calling them out. I'm like Gordon Ramsay's, and like they were like, yeah, how'd you know? I'm like, bro, I got YouTube too. Like, but it was mad funny. Yeah, like we all seen it. Like, don't just copy Gordon Ramsay because you don't know how to make turkey good. But that shit was. I feel
like some people just know how to cook, and other people just like not a clue.
I'm pissed about it that people now decide to do that. Me, I usually am like the last couple of years, not this year, but the last couple of years, I changed the turkey game. And I did like a coconut curry turkey one year. Like I switch it up. I always do like dope. Yeah, it's the best turkey ever. And I mix it up because I'm like, yo, fuck it. We're not gonna have turkey be like the weakest dish. Turkey's gonna be out here to bring things to life. But that's because I cook, so it's not like I'm looking up some shit like that. And like people like struggling with stuff. I'm like really noticing people struggle with stuff. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. One girl on my friends list fucking cooked Thanksgiving dinner in our hotel room. And I loved it. It was the most struggle. It was struggle, but I believed in her, and she did it. She pulled it off.
You can do it. Yeah, I believe in her. I don't understand when people always complain about turkey being dry. That's because you don't know how to make turkey. That's because you don't know how to cook turkey. You don't know how to cook turkey. It's simple. You don't baste your shit. What's wrong with you? Yeah, stick butter in it. Like, what are you doing?
They don't know how to cook turkey.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Because they think it's just like fucking a regular bird. Like they think you like dry rub it and put it in there.
Yeah.
But even then, like that, but that also says they don't know how to cook chicken.
Yeah.
It's like, if you don't know how to fucking cook a turkey, throw a couple beer cans in that oven with, you know what I'm saying? Like,
come on, like figure it out, bro.
Yeah, wake the shit up. Like, the skin is
and then people
there.
don't use the turkey juice to make their gravy, like,
or the stuffing.
My coworker had to ask me for a plate of stuffing because she was like, nobody made stuffing.
So the day before, Lady Ashley, I'm gonna just refer to her as Lady Ashley. But Lady Ashley, being the sweetest human she is, she was like, "Oh, since you're not gonna do everything Thanksgiving, she's like, let's have a little turn up thing here." So we hooked up. We did some stuffing because I love stuffing. So I was like, I want to look up the most southern shit, like as far as stuffing, because I'm like, I know. Tell me, because I like it, but I never thought to put the like cornbread with the dry bread.
Oh yeah, bro.
Change the whole fucking game. Change the whole game. So I did a smoked turkey, cornbread and the regular stuffing. Slapped.
Gas.
Slapped. I destroyed it by myself. I was like, pretty much by myself.
I'm gonna eat that whole shit. Yep.
Yeah, and then we did that, and we made some yams and biscuits. So the next day, I made fucking sliders with it. I was having a blast.
Yes, bro. The Thanksgiving Day leftover sandwich is the move.
The move.
It's the move.
The fucking move. But
you don't do mac and cheese for your Thanksgiving?
Well, I didn't. We did like a little small thing for me here, and I didn't want to get like rowdy because it's just for me and her,
Yeah, listen, I made my sister walk a mile before we were allowed to eat pie.
I respect that.
I was like, yo, bitch, you're gonna earn it.
You gotta earn it. Yeah, you gotta earn that shit. That's a fact, though. That's a fact. But anyways, back to reviews. So we did a single review. We got a couple of single reviews, but we did a single review. This was iReckon by Pyko Da Syko. I was a little let down because I usually really rock with what he, sends to us to take a look at. And this was a little lackluster to me. It wasn't like it was bad, but it was a little boring. It was just, plain, and the bass line on the song was fucking with me. And it was just simple. It was just very regular for him, I guess. I kind of hold him at a
interesting choice for a single.
Yeah, for a single, very interesting. It was weird. And I usually really rock with him, like his sound and stuff like that. So I'm just like, I felt a little bit on the letdown side. So there's that. I was like, I usually really rock with Pyko, but I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah, me too.
It's just the bass line was weird, and he just didn't like snap. He was just rapping. So the next project, holy shit, this was The Balancing Act by Statik Selektah.
Bro, talk about an amazing collection of features.
All-star game, and everyone came to kill. Oh my God, this project front to back. This is 16 songs with absolute top tier features on the highest tier production ever. And it's fire. Even fucking the kid Jack Harlow, who I don't rock with, fucking did his thing. Everyone's on here.
He did all right.
I like that song. I really like that song. I was like, dude, I'm not even.
I just was annoyed because he rhymed time like 6 different times.
He did. He didn't even try.
And it just distracted.
But the song
fuck
had
out of
such
me.
a good it had such a good subject matter, and he was just like,
yeah, he just could have been a little more creative.
Yeah, he could have been more creative, especially for someone who's popping so much right now. But I'm like,
Yeah.
off rip, you got Black Thought intro. Then you jump into a song with Nas, Joey Badass, and Gary Clark Jr. on the hook. Then you got Conway, 2 Chainz, Killer Mike, and Allen Kingdom, which that song might have been the weakest song on here. And I
was
it.
actually gonna say though, I did like the dichotomy of voices. Like they all had such different voices that it was cool.
And Killer Mike just came on rapping fast.
He did.
And I was like, okay, if that's
I didn't even know he was on there at first until he started, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like out of nowhere. Not a song that needed it, but he did it. Then you had Dave East and Method Man just having a good time. Then you had Jack Harlow. Then Joey got his own song. Then you had that Jada Kiss, Styles P, and Terminology song. Like, relax. Then you go into Benny the Butcher, Paul Wall, Brady Watt. Paul Wall
that was great too.
On Static production is my favorite Paul Wall.
Bro, Paul Wall is so underrated.
I love Paul Wall,
especially now that he's got that strong ass beard.
Yo, facts. Paul Wall's always been dope, but I feel like when Paul Wall's on a Static beat, no one can touch him. Because even on like, I love Benny, but Paul Wall stole that song. Like Paul Wall on Static production is my favorite Paul Wall.
Yes.
It's
Benny
insane.
takes too many pauses.
Yeah, he does. I like it.
Paul Wall is just out here fucking uppercutting.
Yeah, like Benny,
sliding.
you know you can breathe with that big ass nose, bro. Stop pausing so much, bro. You know you can fucking breathe.
If I said that, it'd be a hate crime.
I got you. But then you had that Rome Streets Fly Anakin song. Oh,
that was crazy. I didn't even expect to see them on there.
Like that song slapped. Hey, at least Supreme
out here.
just out here on every song doing dope. Then you had that Marlon Craft Code of the Friend song. Ugh. Then you had.
I feel like. I was gonna say I feel like he just went through our review list.
Yo, facts. All the people we love. Facts. And then you had Evidence and Blue. Then you had Lil Fame, Smoke DZA, Rim the Villain. Then you seriously then you had a Sean Price feature towards the end just to fuck us up more. Like, relax. And then we're hurt already. You throw Nick Grant, CJ Fly, and JFK in our face. And then it's like, oh, Bun B and Havoc. Chill the fuck out.
It's ridiculous.
Chill out, Static. Like, relax. And then you end it with Bobby Sessions doing his thing. But, like, relax. These features are top tier, and they all showed that. Relax.
I feel like everybody did it for free, too.
Yo, facts.
Just for
Static, because the production's so fire, bro. I don't care how fucking bougie you are of a rapper. Somebody throw me a beat that as clean as the shit that Static's, but now I'd be like, I have to rap on this. I don't care.
Absolutely, yeah. Yep.
Insane, bro. But that project, fucking listen to it. It's fucking gas. All it needed for me was that diamond. It would have been a 10 out of 10.
Yep.
That's all it needed for me was that diamond. So the next thing, we did another single review. This was Simplify the Weight by Mike Titan and Zcience Division. Yeah, Zcience Division production slaps. Mike Titan, he's nice.
His pen game is ridiculous.
It's stupid. It's so clean. It's so straight to the point. It's fire. He knows what the fuck he's doing, and I like that.
Yes.
So,
this man raps like he's on a mission.
Facts. A political mission.
Fags.
So fucking then we had the Friday releases. So I jumped into Friday pretty hot. So the first one that I did was the Hustle Continues by Juicy J, and I was kind of impressed.
I fuck with Juicy J.
I do fuck with Juicy J, but I didn't think he was gonna. He did a lot of songs that I was like, all right, this is typical Juicy J shit. But there was a lot of like really like emotional, like dope produced type like real songs.
He's getting older.
Yeah. And I fucked with it. There was a lot of features on here. Not all of them did it for me, but a lot did okay for the most part. But like ASAP Rocky shit the bed. Fucking Wiz Khalifa sucks. Lil Baby did cool, and 2 Chainz is dope. 2 Chainz and Juicy J need to do a joint album. I'm saying it now.
Yeah.
Key Glock sucked. Young Dolph sucked. Logic.
Yeah, it was
like, why was Logic on here twice?
I don't know. I thought he retired.
Yeah. Like, what's up with Juicy J and Logic? I don't get that. And then you had like NLE Chop. But honestly, I like the songs minus the J Rock and Project Pat song, which fucking banged. I like the songs versus Juicy J. Yeah, I fuck with Project Pat and I fuck with J Rock, so it's like, the song's a no-brainer. That song immediately was hot. But yeah, this project's solid, man. I like this project. Dope production. Juicy J he impressed me because usually Juicy J to me he's like the old man's new age, but like not new age founder. You know, he's it's hard.
100%. He never stopped partying.
Yeah,
never.
Even after they told him he was too old, he partied 10 more years.
He's like, oh yeah, one bet.
Yeah.
I think he's finally chilling out now.
Yeah, but this project slapped. He was having a good time. He wasn't saying of the ignorance caliber that I needed, but he was still having a good time on here. Like, it's there, but it's not as crazy as it usually is. So then after that, I did Warped Collages by Mickey Factz. Mickey Factz is just dope. Salute to Mickey Factz, just having a good time. Can do it all, battle, put out an album, rap. His beats are dope.
Not many people can.
Yeah, not many people can, and he can do it both. And it's top tier. Like, his pen game is crazy good. The one thing about this that I did notice, he has a million voices. And for a lot of, you know what I'm saying? For a lot of artists, like, it's hard to like do the multiple voice things because you don't want to sound like unoriginal, or you know what I'm saying, or you don't want to sound like corny, or sometimes you don't want to lose who you are. But this, to me, he sometimes crossed that line where the voices kind of threw me off because in my head I was like, is there a feature on here that he didn't listen?
I feel that.
Yeah, and that throws me off because then it doesn't feel like him, even though it is. Then it's like, so he's just like making voices in the mirror, like, oh, does this sound cool? Let me try. You know?
I just feel like he was standing on different sides of the mic and shit too.
Yeah, he probably put on different hats when he's like doing these different voices.
He had an eye patch on.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, a good friend of mine said once on a track that he almost cooked me on, "Why be a method man when you can be a method actor?" And it never left me. I'll never forget that. So, hey. You know, get your act on. But dope project, Mickey Factz. No disrespect. It was a super dope project. I fuck with it. So then that was our Friday releases. Okay, I guess that was all three. The Statik, Juicy J, and that one. So then we jumped into our Saturday release. This was supposed to drop on Friday, but it was late in true fashion. This was No Ceilings 3 by Lil Wayne, hosted by DJ Khaled.
If DJ Khaled wasn't on this, it would be way better.
Dude, there's that one song where he's like, I forgot who it was. It was like, I think it was for the Drake. I don't know, but he was like, Lil Wayne and Drake pawn their heads. And
oh my god, yeah, that was literally the BB King song, I think.
And I was like, don't ruin this fucking.
And he did like
song
he did like a DJ cut, but like he ran it back, and it was for like a part that he didn't need it. It was too long, and it's like, why are you still talking?
For the whole beginning, yeah. Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
He's the worst. But DJ Khaled aside, this is a pretty solid project. It's again, it's too long. Lil Wayne's just been dropping these long ass, fucking long drawn out projects, but there's a lot.
I think that's because he had a bunch of shit in the cut that he couldn't release.
Yeah. I mean, these are like, you know, No Ceilings. He's doing like the other people's beats thing, so you can't really.
Yeah, but I mean, like with Funeral and shit.
Yeah. Well, this is solid, man.
You,
I like this. Yeah, you did. But I, dude, that BB King, that that song's dope as fuck.
It's fire.
It's dope as fuck. And like Lil Wayne has some songs where he was snapping, and he sounds good on a lot of beats. But then there's some stuff that I didn't need where they were just like throwaways, or he would get a little two effects and like.
Nope, still gas.
You love it. I hate it. And then he had my man Thug on there, and that song. It was a little long, but it just got weird.
Yeah.
Thugger was like, brah, 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 brah.
Yeah, he was definitely wearing a dress
the whole time. But it's cool to see them on a track together, knowing the history and all that bullshit. So that's cool.
It's true.
That but this was dope, man. And then I don't know if it was the dad in me, but seeing the songs, the 3 songs that he had his 3 kids on. And I was like,
I love that on the Carter 5 too.
Oh yeah. They all like, I like that all 3 of them got one like full song feature on here, like their own song. And I like
what that means too, that they get paid forever.
Yeah, from Dat Piff. But yeah, I wasn't mad at it. I like that. I mean, that, you know, that dad shit, I was like, I'm cool with this. Like, he could have wrote all of it. They're kids. Have a good time. And they were rapping about some fun shit, like they got money and all this stuff. You're talking about your dad.
Well, they do.
Yeah. You know, I like it. I liked it. I was like, go ahead, kids. It wasn't great, but I'm like, you get a thumbs up. Good job. But this was solid, man. This is a good time. That Corey Gunn song fucking slapped. But
what the fuck happened to him?
I don't know.
He did like one good feature back in the day, and then disappeared, and then here he is again.
just do another fire feature and he's gone.
Yeah, and he's gonna gone for another 10 years.
Yeah, I don't know, but I do like the Hood Baby and Gutta. There's like this project
Again,
cool,
Gutta. What the fuck happened to him? He had a string of pretty decent mixtapes.
Yeah.
And then he just fucking vanished.
Some cats just ain't hungry enough, man. You know. But this project's solid. It's solid. I mean, there was some stuff on here that I feel like I could have used. I don't know, but I rocked with this project. It was super solid. I just can't stand Dat Piff. It's so broken.
Bro, 100%.
So I was like, yeah, that's why I was even in the review. I was like, watch it on YouTube. It was way easier for me. But
I would have if I didn't have to use my GPS while I was driving.
Fact. I got that good YouTube bread. I'm bougie. So
God damn it.
no ads, no nothing. Background playing, all of that. But yeah, this project was solid. I wasn't mad at it. I mean, Lil Wayne's nice. He's like, you know, he's birthed this generation.
Yes.
It's just, he doesn't have to give us these 20-song fucking projects.
Yes, he does.
No, give us like
I would
I'd rather
this
5-piece EPs every like 3 months from him.
Yeah, but he's not gonna do that.
He could with the amount of fucking songs he has.
But
he's
not gonna.
Songs.
He never has. He never will.
That's 4 EPs.
It's facts. But he never will. And I'd rather him do like dumps of music.
I'd rather do him small. Yeah, I'd rather him small because like it sounds better. When
Well,
it's
I'm saying
small.
I'd rather
it's
this
too much.
than
I get
nothing.
sick of it. Hey, nana. He does say some shit. He you know, he does his punchline shit where they're either corny, they're great, or they're random.
When you got so many, eventually you're gonna.
Yeah, you have to know him. But that Trump shit he said had me dying. He was like, I got caught with my taxes fucking with Trump. Like that shit had me dying.
Oh yeah.
I was like, all right, that's funny. He addressed it. And then the last thing we did, so for everybody, the bit of confusion, all that stuff, I didn't even tell you guys in the chat. So this dude, he did a dedication thing. He loves Lil Wayne. That's his goat. That's his hero. And he asked if we can do this early thing for him. It didn't come out yet, so no one could have listened to it. So this is pretty much on me. And the reason he wanted this to drop, because he dropped them both. Well, he wanted this to drop next to Wayne because he wants to see how he held up with Wayne. And I guess it's part of his marketing. He's like, sorry, Wayne, but my project's better than yours, blah, 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 blah. You know, new age people stuff. So the thing with this one is I'm going to do like a comparison for when this project actually drops. I think it drops Friday. So I'm going to do like a little comparison video just for him, just to humor him and all that stuff so people can see what it sounds like. But I want to get people involved to see what everybody else thinks. I did not like his project, but there's many factors that go into it. So I will go with the good. These guys do know how to make music. You know, they can, if they wanted to do good music, they could, if they zoned in on it. But they just do things in very messy style. Like this was sent to me. This is a 30-song project. The track list was sent to me via a screenshot of an Instagram post, and the songs are listed in 5 different areas, so it looks terrible. And some of the names didn't fit, I guess, with the art, so they just like would write like the name of the feature. It was very awful. And this is me. I have OCD. Everybody knows how I like my shit listed. So that was one. So mind you, I just finished listening to Lil Wayne's 20-song thing because I did it Saturday morning when it dropped. Now I'm jumping into this 30-song thing where I have to list out 30 songs. And then the email that it was sent to me, none of the songs were numbered. So I had to literally pick and hunt the songs out of 30 in a Google Drive just to do it in order so I can get the pacing. So I was pissed. I was highly frustrated. So
yeah, it's annoying as fuck.
And then it was 30 songs, bro. And like, granted, a lot of the songs are like 2 minutes long, but still, it's 30 songs, so it doesn't matter how short they are.
It's gonna be more than an hour.
Yeah.
Easy.
And it was like literally did not have to be 30 songs. Like there was a solid 12 good songs on here that they could have turned into a project or split into 2 EPs. The other half you like didn't need. Like you didn't need. It was a lot of throwaways. It was a lot of just let me just do on a beat because this beat's popular. And it's like when you touch on a beat that has blown up, that has gotten commercial success, there is a standard. You gotta
do the same or better.
That's it. If you come on there with like just regular raps or it sounds like you low-key probably freestyled over it, nobody wants to hear that. We're not at the party with you.
Everybody's gonna be mad at you.
Yeah, seriously, like there's Corona social distancing. Like we don't want to hear that shit. But like it's just crazy to me. Like it's like I get it. You guys are proud. You have 30 songs, but like there comes a point when you know how to make music and you have a team where I guess you're a fan, but like even then, do the same amount of songs that are on there, like or something. But just talk to each other. Be honest with yourself. Like, does every song need to go on this?
I just can't imagine that everybody's sitting in a room together looking at each other like, yeah, this slaps.
Yeah, and then it's also like, just pacing wise, do you really think, even if, and I am OCD with my music, I listen to my shit over and over and over again. I make sure my pacing is good before I put out a project. I want it to sound exactly how I want it to sound. I would lose my mind listening to 30 songs back to back to back and thinking, does this song sound good? Does track 7 go good after 8? Or does track 19 go good after 20? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, before 20, like, that's tough. You know, yeah, like, yeah. Or like, does 29 sound good before 30? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, at one point, don't you stop and go, maybe this is too many songs.
Yeah, like, there's no way you can keep focus, bro. You, like, there's no way your brain's working like that. Like, you could be on the Dr. Sebi diet for your whole life. I don't think you're that focused, bro. You can meditate 30 times a day. I just don't think that's gonna work. It's too much. It's too much, bro. But these dudes are talented, and it sucks because they got a nice little team. C-Rain's dope. They all sound like supervillains, and they can do some stuff. They can make little music. They can do little hooks. They know how to use auto-tune. They know how to do all this stuff. They can make good music. Like, don't throw it away, because, like, when there was fire songs on here, there was fire songs, but then there was just a lot of songs that were just, like,
doo-doo butter.
Boring, or just cookie cutter, and it's like, you don't need it. You know? You don't need it. But, outside of that, man, that's all I got. I'm probably going to upload this shit tomorrow. I don't feel like chopping up video and shit like that. I'm fried.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, that's all we got, man. We'll jump into this week nice. We'll jump into this week nice and strong. We got a bunch of stuff. I'm going to be doing a bunch of backlog. I'm out here. Out here in these streets. Peace.
I can't stop yawning.
Yeah. It's good though, because you're like blanked out, so I can't really see you yawning. But you know,
it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's like, but yeah.